Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. Solana has pulled back into the support zone. We talked about it only in the last video update. The price has reacted now to the 50% retracement at $183, and I can already identify a small upside reaction, which might represent wave C of 3 or the start of it. Of course, all still very speculative at this point. But good reaction. Yeah, good first reaction after hitting, I think this should have been the 100% extension, right? Let me see. Because in such a correction, in such a B-wave pullback, we're typically watching for the 100% FIB extension to be reached. Yeah, perfect. I mean, that's at $183. Reached the ideal target, so a bounce is not unexpected. And also we landed in support, and we landed also in the area of previous swing lows where additional structural support is often found. So if the bulls can now show up, drive the price higher, increase upside momentum, then it should lead to a break above our first key level here, signal line. I'm going to add a small signal line because breaking this decisively would be further evidence that a low has actually formed. That level, as I said, it's the B wave high, and that level is located at $191.30. Above that level, then, we're talking about the next resistance at around $194.50. This is the swing high, obviously, the A wave high, and they need to be broken next. I mean, essentially what I need to see is a move up that takes us above these two highs, and it needs to be a 5-wave move. At the moment, I don't really see 5 waves yet. It's not clear, it's too small as well. But, you know, we had the reaction to the zone that we were watching. So let's see if something promising emerges out of it. So far, support levels are holding. And ultimately, you know, what really is important, I explained that in the last video update, what really is important from a bullish point of view is that the bulls can drive the price, not only above these highs, because, you know, we would still, the chances are this might still turn into a 3-wave move, right? That's the risk. This is small. And remember where we come from. It's also a messy ABC structure here. So the problem is, or the risk is high, that this just turns into another ABC structure. And eventually we might spend some more time in the range. I want to highlight, you know, this could just turn into a corrective move. But as long as support levels are holding, I keep the focus on higher prices, And the next cluster of resistance would then be around this area where we have the yellow trend line, where the price couldn't break above in around the 13th and 15th of October. And it's the area around $208 to $212. Yeah, we need to get above this zone, and then we can talk. Right? Then we are maybe back in an uptrend, and then we'll talk about how we can get above 225. That would be the next key resistance. That's where the selling pressure came in. So you see, there are a lot of resistance levels above. The reason is, you know, they haven't changed anyway. But we're still talking about them. We've been talking about them for more than a week now, because Solana hasn't really done much. You know, it's just been moving sideways in a range. And this move to the upside is maybe promising, but too small to even matter. Okay, let's see. Once we break structurally above those previous highs, it's going to get interesting. That's the update on Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then make sure you also follow us on our main channel, MCO Global. Some of you might not know that it exists. There you can see additional updates, charts. This is, for example, the channel where I called, you could say, the current gold and silver prices already months in advance. Also the uranium sector that performed really well over recent months. I made a video in the beginning of the year, made everybody aware. So, you know, this is kind of the channel where you hear stuff like that. At the moment, I focus a lot on Bitcoin, so it might be interesting for you as well. I'll leave a link for you guys in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.